Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna share. I don't know what volumes are like. We haven't used this particular mic setup before. My gut says it's gonna be quiet, but I can crank it up a little if needed. So yeah, let us know. I'm just gonna share some things around. Oh, okay.
I just fixed it.
Yeah, we don't have any audio in the game, so there's nothing to be louder than us, which is nice. You know what? I might just drop a link in. Yeah, not in there. Drop it in there. Excuse me. Do. I was gonna start down here. I was gonna like start the stream on just this, and then have everything, have all my other windows on this desktop and set up all my tweets and get all my announcements out, and then go, bam, and come back to Godot and just pretend that I did that and that it was interesting and exciting and engaging, in a really positive way.
You did just do that.
I did. Well, I kind of talked about how I would have done it, I guess. Bam. Alright. There's that one. I wanted to drop... man, I cannot keep my channels in order. Good times. So you said you'd heard me talking about this a little bit, Nevik? Seeing a little game I've been working on lately. I'm about to stream some Hive Time. Yeah, I like that. Okay, oh, cold season. It's cold season already. Oh, I haven't put status icons down the bottom yet.
Do you really need to take notes?
Yeah, we probably should take notes, hey. I also have a cough, so apologies in advance for that. That's going to be a bunch of fun. Yeah. Anywhere else that I feel comfortable spamming this? Let's go with like the Linux gamers group. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop that one there. Bam. And maybe does Hex have somewhere for streaming stuff? I'll drop it in Ask Toasty's channel if is he online? If he's online, I freaking let him know.
Batman, don't give up on me now.
What's the showcase? Do you make a thing? Today's like the 5th, I think.
The 5th. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. As long as everyone can hear us, then I think we're probably good to go. Mostly good to go. If we're lucky. I'm just dropping this link everywhere. Bam, 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 bam. I didn't put it. Let's put it over here. The day after Star Wars Day. I don't know. I mean, Star Wars didn't come out in May originally, did it? It's just like being a consumerist thing that they've adopted along the way. That's not exciting, is it? It's not exciting to me. And I'm a bit, well, what does a big Star Wars guy mean these days? Game that Mim? How do you even say your name? There you go. Okay. So. What?
Oh, it's just like, come watch us tweet about streaming.
Yeah, come. You can't even see the tweeting.
Yeah.
The tweeting's going on over
Just
here.
watch Cheese.
But you can watch me type off screen. That's what game dev is all about, right? That's what you sign on to watch, to enjoy. No. All right. So
You can look at the bees as well.
we'll look at the bees. You can look at the bees, yeah. We've made this little tiny game. Many things are not quite as they would be in a more polished version of this game. The HUD is definitely temporary with like very hastily scribbled icons and things. You know, there's a lot more that we could do, but mostly we crammed. Well, I don't think cram is the right word, but 10 days or so ago, 12 days now. How long have we been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finished 2 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't get to participate in the Linux Game Jam because I was helping organize that and was a little bit busy. And Mim had some leave coming up, and we thought maybe we could sit down together and try and make a game, which is something that we do sometimes. So previously we've made Super Happy Fun Sun and Above the Waves and Robin's Rescue and a couple other small bits and pieces. And it had been a while, so we decided that we wanted to show off. We decided that we wanted to try and make a 3D game. Originally, we were going to try and do like a Flappy Bird type thing, where instead of like being precise about when you tap the button to fly at the right height, it would be more about managing stamina and collecting fruit and stuff. And I don't know, you weren't really feeling that. Yeah. But yeah, so we bounced around a few other ideas and we came up with a short list, but one that we just kind of immediately latched onto.
Well, bees, you know.
One that I immediately latched onto anyway.
Yeah.
I think it took a little while for you to come around to it. Yeah. Was this idea of a like a management sim or a base building game where you build a hive and excuse me, you build a hive and your one of your key interactions is managing the diversity of your hive, which is like completely unrealistic. Bees don't quite work in this way.
No, it's completely realistic.
It's totally realistic. They even have a little chair that they sit on, little
Yeah.
crowns that they wear and stuff. So the idea is that I guess you play as the queen, or you play as something that controls what goes on. Anyway, you make decisions about what roles new bees are going to have when they're born. So I could go, well, I want 50% of my new bees to be workers and 50% to be builders. And although that's kind of random, so sometimes you get a little more, sometimes you get a little less, but it evens out over time. Managing these ratios is how you kind of help ensure that your hive is sustainable and functioning correctly. And then each individual role kind of has its own population limit. This is a feature that I haven't quite finished implementing yet, where if you've got more builders than your population limit allows, then your builders have they die twice as fast or have half that age span. So you can get away with that, but you're sort of living on borrowed time a little bit. Yeah, we've been making this in Godot, which is a open source free software game engine, like a general purpose 2D and 3D game engine, comparable to tools like Unity. It has a 3D scene editor where you can tweak and adjust 3D models that you've generated or imported from elsewhere or whatever. A 2D view where you can mess with your there we go. We got here's a population menu. Yeah, you can mess with your GUIs and whatever else. The HUD's in here as well. And then it's got a built-in IDE for writing your code and doing your debugging, which I'm sure we'll do a little bit of today. And then it has a built-in asset store sharing online thing that I have zero interest in and have never tried to use. But this is the, I don't know, third, fourth, maybe fifth Godot project that I've done, but it's the first one I've done in 3D, and it's the first one that I've done with this version of Godot. So this is Godot 3.2 point something, and the last time we used it was 2.8, 2.4, I don't know. But it's been a while. and it's been cool. I think it's a little bit more robust and a little bit more stable, and a few things that I found kind of a little bit awkward and a little bit clunky are definitely a bit better than they previously were. So I'm feeling real good about this, and I'm like, did I change anything? Did I move anything? Should I save this? I'm gonna close this without saving, just in case. You never know, right? So I think to start with, we're just gonna play a game.
Yep.
We'll just play a game, and we'll talk about stuff as it happens. Maybe things that we did, things that we didn't do, things that we wanted to do, things that we later decided that we might want to do. But yeah, we'll go through that. And if anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask. And I just remember one more place I wanted to share it, which I'm going to share very quickly over here. Here we go. True. If you wanted to see how I handle AI, feel free to drop by. We go. Okay. Right. So yeah, we're gonna run a game, and we're gonna see how well it works. We did a playtest, like a big playtest, a couple days ago. You gonna say much?
No.
No.
Well, it's your stream.
It's my stream. Okay.
Yeah.
We did a big playtest a couple days ago, and got to watch people playing for a couple hours, maybe a bit more. And at that time, it was missing a few things that I've just kind of slipped in the meantime. But yeah, we'll talk about those. Hey, all right, here we go.
Bees.
Hey, Hodge, how you doing? So to start with, we've got a build menu. Ideally, I would like it so that you like click on the cell here and like a radial menu opens with all your build options rather than having to bring up a thing. Today I added mouse cursors, and the mouse cursors are super helpful in that they have an indicator of how much space each thing that you're about to build is going to take up. I know, I just used all our wax.
You used all the wax. What
I
are you
used all the
doing?
wax. I'm not very smart. I'm not smart.
What are you doing?
So I've been used to being playing with lots of resources.
Wax.
Yeah, like
Well,
just before we started streaming.
We can see how we go with this.
Yeah, no, we can make this work. So I want to build an exit, and another thing that I might do today or tomorrow is to put the costs on the buttons here so that you can see what it is you're spending before you go. We both made the bees, really. What would you say? I just want to kind of get through this first bit quickly because these first bees are going to die fast.
That's true. Well, I did sketches of the bees and then sat with Cheese while he modelled it in Blender. Right. So it was a collaborative bee effort, but he technically made them.
These guys.
That's my creative input.
Yeah, so Mim did some concept art, which I've got open here. Here it is. Yoink. And we talked about things that we liked, things that we didn't like, and then I made that in Blender together with her, and yeah, it was good.
And bees were born.
So we've just built a nursery here. Miriam did all the rooms, all the different rooms, and this one's got like little toys and things. This is meant to be where the new bees are raised. And now that we have a nursery, again, things that aren't quite in the game yet, I'm gonna lock these sliders until we can use them. But I wanna start making sure that I get bee sitters, and what bee sitters do for us.
What?
I don't think we have enough wax to build a wax production facility. Oh no, we do. It doesn't cost wax. It only costs nectar and
Hey, well,
pollen.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need wax to make wax.
We build if we have bee sitters, they go into the nurseries and increase the rate at which new bees are born. So when we started, we have 7, but new bee. Oh yeah, they still got the old hats. Miriam did the hats too. This one's kind of like a nurse's hat.
They were originally going to be nurses because it was a nursery.
A nursery, yeah.
But we sort of changed it to bee sitter, so we get to change their hat.
Yeah. Reef and Urban Neurosis are both here. Hello,
Hey.
welcome. Thanks for dropping by. This is our little
Do they
chill
make
little
honey?
bee game.
They will make honey,
Yeah.
but not yet because you have to make a honey refinery in order to make honey. But yes, no, we made a bee game. It will not make honey.
I'm going to cheat because I still think I put myself in a weird situation with wax where I'm not going to be able to get out of it.
Okay.
Nobody saw that. I just got...
give yourself a bit more wax.
Prior to this evening, I think I started with 150 wax, which definitely had an impact on how all that went down. So yeah, we're going to... Oh, we need more nurseries. Let's get some more nurseries out.
So the icons across the top, there's like 5 different icons on the right-hand side. There's wax, pollen, nectar, honey, and royal jelly. So I'm not sure how you get wax.
Build it in a wax facility.
Okay, so wax, honey, and royal jelly are like made products that are created from pollen and nectar, which the bees will just collect. So if there's an exit in your hive, they'll go outside. You'll get pollen and nectar.
We just have one of these question marks pop up. If you click on the cell that it's on, it will give you a portrait of the bee, and then tell you a little bit about their life. So the queen often hears that it's good to be the king, but is never sure whether or not that applies here. And they're just like little sort of world building story things.
Just about the bees.
About the bees and their lives and stuff. We've got nothing but these freaking bee sitters everywhere.
Well, you cranked the bee sitters up. It's workers and bee sitters.
I did crank the bee sitters up a lot more than I need. So we're back.
So many bees.
We're full again on. We're full again on these two. So now we can build. Yeah. So this takes up 3 tiles, and the mouse cursor shows that it takes up 3 tiles. We didn't have any of that information.
When
so
we
for
tested on Friday.
Yeah, for our first playtest, it was kind of tricky. So all our billion freaking nurses. Let's turn the nurses down some more. All of our billions of nurses, all of our not nurse bees, will be working on constructing this thing. And when it gets built, hey, there it is.
Wax what do you call it? Refinery? I've been calling them refineries.
I've been calling them production facilities, but we'll come up with a cool
name.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll allow us to produce wax, which we've already filled up on. The workers here have done it, but it cost us all the nectar that we had. So now we've got to wait for more bees to go outside. Only 3 bees.
Not many are going to go outside because most of them are bee-sitter bees. So bee-sitter bees will pretty much just hang out at a nursery. Worker bees are the generic kind of bee that will do like any free task, but sort of in an okay way. If you want like highly specialized bees, like the nurse bees, there's other categories of bees. They'll do like construction a lot faster than a worker bee, but workers are good because they can take over whatever task. So it's good to have your general bee.
Yeah. So they all have like an efficiency rating under the hood, and the efficiency rating determines how much the bee sitters subtract off the time until the next bee is born type thing, and the efficiency rating determines how much resources we get out of bees working on production in facilities here, or how much they get when they go outside the hive to forage for resources.
Bees.
We don't have it yet, but I want to have like a little number pop up when they drop their resources. So at the moment they're dropping them in the throne room, which only has like 12 slots for each thing. We'll build some more cells. How do we want to build our hive? You got any preferences?
No, let's just build a hive. Hey, use up my wax again. Is that an empty cell there? You've got 2 empty cells.
Yeah, I got 2 empty cells. I was gonna put
3, 4, 5.
I was gonna put some let's put some storage in there because we need more pollen and nectar.
Yeah, so by default you get 12 storage sort of in the throne room for each.
Thanks.
Thing.
It looks really awesome.
Thank you.
We worked real hard on it.
I know. Yeah, so you can also like create storage rooms for each type of
resource.
Yeah. Are you building one?
No, I'm waiting for these idiots to drop all their stuff. There we go.
Okay.
Dunk.
What did you just build?
No idea.
Oh, great.
I think it was pollen.
Some kind of
some kind of building.
2 storage of something.
Yeah.
He's very chill.
It is kind of laid back. Oh yeah, it was pollen.
Yeah, pollen.
Actually, you know what? I can delete. Never mind. We'll just keep that.
Okay.
I was like, I can delete it while it's still in construction.
That's too quick.
Yeah, too fast. So I need more wax and more... Oh, hang on. It tells us down here when I click on... No, it doesn't. I commented that out. Good times. Hang on. Let's scroll down. Yeah, I need 5 wax and 5 nectar to build the thing. Which I don't have just yet. So we'll just wait a bit. It's cool.
Come on, bees.
It's funny. During development, I found that I spend a lot more time just watching the bees and enjoying that than actually working. I like that I managed to come up with a sort of movement style that allows them to I don't know, just kind of feel organic when they move around.
Is there a cap on the colony size? To your computer crashes.
Yes and no. There is a cap, like there's a maximum allocated area, and the game isn't capable of building beyond that. But it's real big. It's probably... You can probably build up to here. He's hoping I can find the hive again. I might implement a key so that I can jump back to the
center.
Back to the middle. Yeah, so the hover, I might actually fire up Blender.
Oh, you got oodles of wax now.
Yeah, I built some wax storage.
Oodles.
So now I can do whatever I want. What do we need? We need nectar storage. No,
you got nectar.
Yeah, I'll get 1 more nectar. Why not?
Okay,
then we can build lots of stuff. And 2 honeys.
But we don't have honey yet.
You start with 12 honey. And
they'll just... But they won't make any more honey, will they?
No.
Yeah.
You can't build anything that costs honey until you have a honey factory, aside from honey storage, which is what you need to get above the minimum.
Oh, there's an event.
Oh, we have an event. Okay, so we have these events that happen. It doesn't apply until I hit close, which is kind of cool. I wanted it to pause, but there's kind of a bit of a bug, engine bug, that's kind of making it hard for me to do the pause thing the way I want. Yeah. We've got ideas for a lot of events, but the idea is that they provide you with benefits or hurdles or choices or things that would distract you from doing normal hive building or change your approach to something or wipe out all your bees. In this case, the cold season, we're just not going to get as much resources from foragers as they do their foraging, which is fine. I don't have any problems with that. Let's build some cells. I think we need to like, I don't know, everything's building too fast. I don't feel any need to build builders, so maybe we'll crank up either crank up the build time or lower the efficiency of just worker bees. I was going to get Blender open and open up the bee and talk about how all that works. So here's our bee. It's our 3D bee that we modeled. I'll just hide the hide, no, Alt H, what are we doing here? Well, not edit mode, just object mode, thanks. Hide. So we modeled up this bee. It's not very complex, it's pretty low poly. It's completely rigged, it's got a full skeleton, and I can go into pose mode here and flap the wings around or move the abdomen around if I want. That's fun.
Do a little jiggle.
And the antennae move as well. We haven't put any animations in, but it wasn't a lot of work to do. And this is how I kind of approach game jams, is if there's a tiny bit of planning that I can do at the beginning that allows me to expand out into something bigger if I have a lot more time, then I'll do that, because it gives me more options to make better decisions down the track. But yeah, I got a little animation here. Let's go back into object mode, and why is it not showing those? I don't know, maybe we need to be in pose mode. We do need to be in pose mode. Just select the bone. Okay, yeah. Here is the movement for the bee. It's made up of a couple of things. It's XYZ movement, so it kind of moves around up and down and left to right and back and forward, but it also rotates along those axes as it does it, and it's all completely random. Just some noise, and I scaled it down and stretched it out a little, and then applied it, but it does this. This is all they ever do. Just this one thing, and they all
like they're riding those little crappy car things that you put a couple bucks in, and the kid's like, "Yes, best ride ever." It's like, oh.
But it loops, and what happens is they all take the same amount of time to move from any square to any other square. We've lost all our bee sitters, and now we have no bees.
Ah.
I'm not a smart man. I wasn't going to build a honey factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, since they all take, as you can see, when the bees move between cells.
All the bees.
Yeah, when the
bee is born. And how fast was that? Why did that build so fast with one bee?
That's a good
Was
question.
it building without bees?
It may well have been building without bees, which would explain why all the buildings are building a lot faster than I imagine. You want to just make a note there.
Make a note about that one.
Today has been declared the Queen's birthday, adding to a long list of Queen's birthdays celebrated throughout the year.
That doesn't mean much. It doesn't affect the game in any way. It's yet another...
Your goal is to accumulate enough royal jelly to make a new queen before your old queen dies. Your old queen dies at the ripe old age of 120 minutes, I think I said it too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Man.
So now they'll make honey.
More forages. More friends, more everything.
So what's their priority for the stuff that makes honey? Like, would they need nectar
Yeah.
to make honey?
They need nectar and pollen. It uses nectar and pollen both.
So they go out and they come back with nectar or pollen. Do they put it in storage? Do they turn it into honey?
If there's enough in storage to make some honey, then they'll make honey. If there's not enough in storage to make honey, then they'll just go...
They'll store it?
They'll go out and forage for stuff.
Okay.
But if there's multiple production facilities like we have here, we've got wax and honey, it'll say which one has the lowest percentage. So if I had like 20 wax here, hang on, the numbers are the same, so it's hard to, yeah, here we go. So, these both would have the same priority. Even though there's more honey, it's half of the available honey. And even though this is less wax, it's still half of the available wax. So if there was 13 wax, then wax would be a lower priority because we've proportionally got more of it. And if we wanted more, we can control that by building more
wax production.
more storage.
Oh, storage.
Yeah, because storage increases your cap.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now we got a ton of these dudes. All right. Let's just really go big with our nurseries. We'll just build on nurseries down here.
Yes, more bees.
More bees.
More bees.
I'm out of wax
been
again.
Asking questions that we missed. He said, "Is there a nasty neighborhood kid event?" No, but there could very well be. At the moment, there's only 4 events in the game, and they're all like kind of seasonal. But we've written, I think it's about 30 events. Yeah. And they're all pretty random, just like bear attacks and I don't know. I don't think of anything else.
They're like bug themed. And there's like
Bug-themed.
ninja fruit flies come to steal your nectar.
Yeah.
Or a gang of wasps is attacking your hive.
Oh, and snail pilgrims.
Oh, snail pilgrims, yeah.
Want to borrow some honey or something. So yeah. But they could be. Also, do you lose if all the bees die?
I answered that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was I making notes?
I don't know what
So
you're
do
doing.
you-
I
do
never
you
know what
lose-
you're doing.
Do you lose if all the bees die?
Yeah, sure, why not? No, because
They can't die.
if
As long as you've got a queen.
if your queen dies, then that's game over. Yeah.
As long as you have a queen, she'll continue to spawn bees.
Echidnas are nice. Echidnas are nice to
They're
be
only
friends.
echidna.
All right.
You just lick them.
More hives. More hives.
And decrease productivity.
I've got a sickness, and the only cure is more hives.
More hives. Ah.
I go in a.
Aussie bear from these bees. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Well, how do we reconcile that with bears? Where is this hive? Like, they've got goannas and bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honey badgers.
I guess it's just and anywhere. Global hive. It's real big.
Alright, so building more nurseries increases our population cap, so we'll end up with more bees, many of which will be bee sitters, so we can drop that down. Yeah, there are bears. Sorry, we didn't really kind of push an Aussie angle on this one.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Yeah. 10 days, man.
I feel like Yok Yok could be Australian.
Probably.
Maybe.
It's in space. It could be.
It's in space. The octopus in space could be for anywhere. That's right. Let's build some map rooms. Oh, I've used all that nectar. You idiots, go and build some more nectar. Harvest some more nectar.
They're also going to destroy cells. Like randomly wipe out some of the cells that you've built. So that could be anything really.
Yeah.
I guess the goanna could do that.
Yeah.
But I drew a bear, so...
Yeah. A wild Winnie the Pooh.
A wild poo abyss.
Evan's been playing too much Slime Rancher and has poo on the mind.
Yes.
I wanna be able to keep more pollen and more nectar. So I'm gonna build
Storage will be the answer there.
more pollen and more nectar.
Can you not build?
I keep using all my nectar, so I want to make more nectar. But they're all busy building, so they're not going outside as much.
You don't have a... Oh, you're not going to build jelly? Not going to build a jelly refinery yet? You just need to get more bees.
Yeah, I'm going to build a big base before we...
Never too much slime.
That's right.
Exactly.
Never too much slime.
Exactly.
So it's bloom season, and all our foragers will get more stuff. That's what that said. I couldn't be bothered reading it.
Yep.
Oh, that one did the happy twirl. Oh, and that one just died.
Oh, when they die, they disappear.
Yeah, I gotta...
That's what's happening there.
Gotta add an animation for that. What do we need? We need to be able to store more everything, man. More everything. Just
Back the truck up.
back up the truck. More nectar. I wanted the nectar to be up here. Now I'm sad. What are we out of again? Nectar. Always out of nectar. Come on.
So have you only got workout and babysitter?
Yeah. I just built what I thought was my first map room, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, see, they're using nectar in the production of wax over here, which means that nectar is like a more valuable resource at this point for the kind of building that I'm doing. But that's fine.
Does
There's
that
no
mean
rush.
they'll prioritise getting nectar when they go out?
No, they won't. They get both at sort of equal-ish rates.
Okay.
But we can shift that. In fact, we might make it so that they always get more nectar, and pollen is something you just generally get less of.
That's probably the way bees actually work.
Yeah. Just gonna drop the bee sitters just down a touch. All right, we got lots of nectar. Let's build more storage for our wax, because that's something we run out of heaps.
Wax.
Yeah. Let's put some. No, come on. We'll build some more cells up here, and then we'll run out of wax again. And then in the wax production, we'll lose all our nectar and.
Yeah. Much research went into the life of bees. I did watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really push too hard on any kind of realism aspects. But we did look at stuff. Mostly the lifespans have been kind of tweaked based on gameplay observations. So if I go back to I think it's in player B. Scenes, queen bees, bee names, lifespan. Initial lifespan is 90 seconds. Plus or minus some jitter. There's a jitter amount. So like some get to be long lived, some get to be short lived. Okay. But the idea is that, at least in my mind, I think the game will work best when there's what am I saying? I think the game will work best when there's a high churn rate, and so your population adjustments take effect without you having to wait too long. But there's still something that you need to kind of keep an eye on.
Is Jerry Seinfeld in the game? Yeah, there he is. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Do we want to do that? Do you want to stick Jerry in the name?
Yeah, Jerry.
list?
Jerry better go in the name pool.
Right.
Although all
His name's Barry, right?
fun B fact, they're all girls, but we're gonna use whatever names we feel like. He's
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah, he's Barry B. Benson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also Jerry.
So we just
all
got
know he's really Jerry.
just got like a little JSON array, and now I can press reload, and it should reload all of those in. So if anybody's got any name suggestions for bees, I will
Now is the time.
I will consider them. I'm not promising
Yeah.
to stick anything in, but I'll consider it. Yeah, we hadn't like names were like last second thing that went in before we finished up our kind of 10-day allocated time making this game. Yeah, so we can fit 92 nectar now. Yeah, we're in a way better position to expand.
The life of bees. Yes. I mean, I watched a YouTube video and I was like, cool. So there's these kinds of bees. Let's just ignore that and make whatever bees we want. So because it's like the queen bee who, like, she makes babies. They don't really have babysitter bees.
Yeah.
But our queen doesn't do anything really.
Watches a lot of films.
Yeah.
Does a lot of paperwork.
She just hangs out. And
Yeah.
that we don't have drones in the game either because they don't do anything. Like,
I guess workers are the closest to drones.
Well, drones are the boy bees
Are they?
in bee life. There's like
Oh.
worker bees, drones, and the queen.
I
I think
drones
that's
were,
pretty much
I
it.
thought drones were just the worker bees. I guess I got my nomenclature wrong. Boy.
No, because the drones are the fluffy butt boy bees.
Oh.
And the worker bees
hot.
are just worker bees, and they're all the girls who do all the work.
So we're going to build a couple of workshops up here, I think. Because that's going to help us expand
Do you know
faster.
building a map room? No.
No. And we're going to build 2 map rooms down here. And we're going to build some more cells off this side for storage. How much wax storage we got? Yeah, I think a little more wax storage.
A little bit more wax.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we got some. Let's check out some of these rooms because Miriam did all these rooms.
Thanks.
This one's got a real cute saw on it. I love that saw.
She's coloured them. I just modelled them, which is something of a feat because I never used Blender at all before. So I was also like, please help me, teach me.
Yeah. No, it was good. I think you did real good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't really want to use the generator, Nevik. I want to have like handwritten names for this one. I think that's a better fit with the kind of game that I'm making.
But I mean, we do end up with like up to 200 bees. If they're all going to have a name.
Yeah, I'm
need
keen to like
200 names.
write 200 names. All right, 130. I'm not going to stop at 130.
130.
What are we out of? Oh, we're out of pollen. Yeah.
Uh,
Making pollen next. Good times.
Skynet?
I have no idea what Razor Arc is about. There's a Godot bug where the I'll build a cell here and then maybe delete it later. But the clipping plane for the camera, which determines the closest things that you can see, anything in front of that will be invisible because it's sort of inside or behind the camera. The clipping plane does not move when the camera moves when you're in isometric mode, so we end up with this kind of like half cut off cell here, which bugs me.
Bugs.
It expands like 4 or 5 times down as far, but we can
Can't
go
really use them.
up quite a long way. So we'll do that instead. But this bottom area we're going to fill with pollen, I think.
So what are those 4 buttons down the bottom?
Are we creating an AI? I mean, no, we're just making a B game, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Did we mention AI?
Dang it. Nope.
excuse me. So when bees are building, if there's a workshop present, they'll go back to the workshop. So as our hive gets bigger, we'll start to see some of this kind of behavior where they go to specific places, and we'll see foragers are going to go into the exits, and then they're going to come out and they're going to drop things back in different places, which is kind of cool. I'm going to build 2 exits here as well. And now that we've got some more different types of things going on, I think we're going to have a little chance for builders and a little chance for foragers. Maybe a higher chance for foragers. So foragers can gather resources more effectively than workers can, but they can't man the production facilities.
So that's only workers on production facilities. No one else will do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a builder bee. He's got a little helmet. Look at him. Look at him go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Good times. What do we got? Our population cap's pretty low. Hooray!
No!
All right.
And we were done. We were done anyway, right?
So bee names is nothing. How is bee names nothing? We're just about to show a vignette.
Oh, is that what broke it?
No, we're about to show an event.
Oh.
Sorry. So bee names is none. Oh, you know what I think I did? Flare, load names. No, it should work. Names.json. That's frustrating. Let's unpause then and reload, and then put a line here that I can put a breakpoint on. Save that, and then come back here and reload, and let's just double check what bnames is. Bnames is null. Hooray!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is programming in action.
It is. Did I save it in the wrong place? No. Are we printing anything? No.
Oh yeah, you're going bloop. Should I turn this sound off?
Why is it making that noise? I got streamer mode on. That's bizarre.
Turn it off?
No, you can leave that on.
Okay. Oh, it's coming through desktop audio?
No, I've got that turned off as well. I don't know. Yeah, weird. Weird.
Yeah, why? Why you do this?
I'm just gonna close it. Go away. Well, there you go. It's closed. Ah, you know what? It's not closed. Because I opened it in a browser.
Ah.
Browsers, man. You watch this open on the wrong monitor when it comes up. I know, it's good. Right, so we're not. Let's pause here then, and do that again. Yeah. We sort of had our own little personal jam, and made it during that. So. Okay, yeah, no, the stuff's in there. Maybe I forgot a comma and it's not parsing properly. I forgot some commas, so that is why. Unpause, reload, and now if we step over, we're returning results, and now B names should be an array. Hooray! Alright, yeah, no, it's all good. We're good to go. Except we missed a vignette.
How often do they come up?
At the moment, they come up.
8.
So 8 times 60, so every 8 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are seconds.
Okay.
Will any of the bees be named Cheese? I mean,
Well, sure.
I wasn't planning on it, but we'll stick it in. Why not?
Me, this time.
Cheese.
Please.
Let's put a Mim in there as well.
I'm in B.
We're famous. What are we doing? We're building more cells. That's what we're doing. Bigger base, more bee friends.
You have a lot of wax now.
Yeah, the ones
King
with
of
builders on
wax.
them should be building much faster than all the others, which is cool. But we don't have much room for honey, and we can probably afford to keep a little more nectar. So we might make a big honey patch over here.
I can't remember if you mentioned, but the idea Well, the goal, I guess, is to get enough royal jelly to be able to create a new queen bee before this queen dies. So it's going to cost like 600, and then it's fairly expensive to make.
Yeah.
But as we don't really have that sort of end game component in the game yet, like you can make 600, and congrats, but you can't make a new bee.
Yeah,
You can't make
making
a
the new bee
yet.
is something we don't have in yet.
Yeah, and then she'll just die. So at the moment, it's just like a little bee management sim.
Yeah. Yeah, it's meant to be kind of fun and relaxing for the most part.
Yeah.
So we noticed that all the workers are now converging on the honey factory here.
Stuff to do.
Gotta make some honey.
There's only 2 honey. 8 honey. Only 21 honey.
Yeah, they just came from the factory and they're dropping it off in these
I
freshly baked honey storage things.
Mm.
Do they look nice? I think they look nice. I don't know if you think they look nice.
I do. I think that look nice. The wax storage reminds me of Paradigm. For some reason.
Because it's so lumpy.
Lumpy and weird.
I mean, no.
If we don't
It's meant to be game over, yes,
no.
But we don't have any of the mechanics in place. Like, the queen dies, she disappears.
It'll just be like, well, you had a good run. The end.
I'm going to build another honey production facility.
Could like change the end game, so if you don't make a new queen in time and she dies, all of your bees become rebel bees.
Okay.
They become democracy bees.
They renegade democracy bee.
Yeah.
Renegade Democrat.
Yeah.
Bees.
And they eat all the honey because they made it, so they deserve it.
Gentlemen, go and harvest some more food. Oh, you see,
Game over, man.
Uh-oh, we got a bug with our forager. Oh, no. I saw a forager come up and go straight back down. I was like, what are you doing, man?
Maybe one was coming up as one was going down. Foragers have little safari hats.
They got little safari hats.
British
And they'll-
safari hats.
They'll go to a pollen place to drop, or a nectar place to drop what they're gonna to drop their stuff.
Mm.
Alright. Second honey production facility going in. I think we want more nectar storage too, so let's build some more cells up here.
Hey, hey.
Hey Benny, how you doing? Excuse me. But the nice thing about foragers is if your workers are helping out with building, they won't get distracted by that. So you'll be able to continue having some resources coming in.
They'll just forage.
Um,
What does a map room get you?
foragers.
Allows you to make forages.
Yeah.
Okay.
And increases your forager stuff.
Mm.
We had an idea about...
Oh, it increases what they forage.
Yeah. We had an idea about, like, you could click on... This is what this button was meant to be.
That's a globe.
Yeah, it's a globe. So the idea was that you click on this button and you would see the map room screen, and that would allow you to go, I want my foragers to focus on this particular area or this particular type of flower, and that would influence the type of resources you got and how many of your foragers died on their adventures while they were out away. Like there would be some places that were obviously dangerous that you could send your people to go, but you get more resources.
You might lose bees.
And that kind of stuff. But again, one of those features to like think about, be open to sticking in if we have time, but definitely not worth really.
Like that's a whole separate thing, like to be trying to put in a 10-day period.
Okay, someone's harassing me for like not putting my stream link in the wrong channel. I just told him I've got to be different. Thanks, dude. I'll do that next time. Yeah.
So we're talking about forages.
Foraging, yeah. So there could have been like this whole kind of thing of, maybe there are wasps over here or bears over here or whatever, I was thinking maybe also if you build a new queen, like before your queen is dead, you have the opportunity to like get another hive started, and so you got this choice of between, do I have my new queen sit here and take over this hive, and I get to keep going with this hive, or do I become the new queen and go out and start a new hive from scratch?
It's like The Sims, kind of. Cool boots though.
Yeah, cool boots.
You're so fast. What's the other on the blueprint thingy? Click on the blueprint button.
This one, construction.
What's production? Oh, okay.
That's your factories.
Storage, production, roll. What's roll?
Roll is your nurseries and barracks and map rooms. And stuff.
Okay. Thanks. And we don't use that shield button at the end yet.
Yeah. So that was going to be for your defenders, which we don't have any of yet. Yeah, I think I want more pollen storage. So I'm gonna build some more.
No.
No.
It's a friendly game.
Yeah, probably not going to do any. Oh, another honey production facility.
Oh, cool.
I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if
You've even got
deleting
the
is working.
thing on the mouth. Yay!
Hey.
That shows you it was going to be.
There was a bug with that before, and we'll see. No, they're good. All right. I was worried for a moment that that I messed that up.
So you don't. What are you missing with the refinery? Oh, the royal jelly.
Yeah.
Missing.
We'll make a jelly facility in a moment. So make some more honey. And more cells. But yeah, like, I don't know. We don't have enough events to really stop you from
just being really good at this.
From doing what I'm doing now, which is just building lots of storage, building lots of stuff. I'm going to build a stack of nurseries, and we're going to try and get our population up nice and high.
So we can have many bees.
Yeah. Hey, Fragmental Stew, how you doing?
Hey, I agree. Bees are cool. I think we need more bee vignettes.
You want them to be more frequent?
Yeah.
How frequent?
4.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for the sake of showing some of them, I guess.
Okay.
In the stream.
Alright. They'll show.
Oh yeah, so you were saying before that there's like a time period rather than like a speed of bees. So if a bee is going to the cell next to it, it will take a longer. But if it's going like all the way to the other side,
it'll take the same amount of time.
Well, yeah, sorry, it will go slower. I meant to say, but if it's going to the other side of the map, it'll just go, which you can now see because you've got a bigger hive. Just 4 time. 4 time.
More nurseries, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, same amount of speed, same amount of time to travel to another cell, regardless of how far away that cell is. Which means
stuff to build.
Yeah. So that's the effect that we get. Is that like
done.
when they're not going very far, they just kind of go pretty slow, like this one here. And then when they've got somewhere to go, you watch it'll go to the map room, and then it'll go off to here, I guess. Yeah. But it gives a kind of sense of like the way that bees actually move, where sometimes they'll choose to walk a short distance, but if they want to go somewhere a bit further away, they'll fly, which is a bit faster. And yeah, kind of when we've got a lot of bees, which we don't quite have a lot of bees yet. What are we doing?
We have Beatrice on our list.
Beatrice. All right, Beatrice is going on the list. And I'm putting the commas in the right places, and we're turning off that breakpoint, and so that we don't stop there again.
It's beet rice, yeah.
Beet rice.
Beat rice. Don't beat the rice.
Don't beat the rice. Yeah, we're gonna change our roles a little bit here and just get a couple more bee sitters.
Yes, that's what you end up doing. From our playtesting so far, we've noticed that you end up tweaking the bee sitters a lot.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just a few more bee sitters, a little bit more. And then you're like, they're all bee sitters. No, just a few more bee sitters.
Do we need more wax? No, we don't need more wax. We're doing wax. Pollen, we don't have anywhere near as much storage of, so we'll put some pollen across the top here.
So what is your plan?
My plan?
This game, Cheese.
This particular run or the game in general?
This run. What are you doing? You're just building.
Well, I want to get a population more than Dad got in his big game.
How many did you have?
Yeah, like 200 bees.
200 bees. So you're just building nurseries.
And like resource facilities and stuff.
You're only building those.
Hey,
so
Nisui, thanks very much.
Nurseries.
We worked pretty hard on it. It was a bunch of fun.
Thank you.
Man, I totally forgot that there was a live stream announcement channel in there. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's like a chat thing for live streaming and chat, because there are a few other channels that I'm in that have dedicated text chat channels associated with their voice chat channels, and I was like, oh, well, I won't post it in there because that's for other people when they're running their streams. And then I completely forgot about it. I was like, what are you on about, dude? Do we need some more exits? I think we need some more exits.
Han is a name for a bee?
Han is a name for a bee.
A half bee.
Half a bee. Is that H-A-H-N?
Han. No.
No,
In
just
Japanese, Han. Hey, Han. Oh, it should be Han. Honey.
Like honey.
Hon. The honourable.
I think that would get confusing if you like wrote honey.
Oh yeah. Honey stirs the honey.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, it'd be weird, right? We need some kind of sound cue for vignettes when they come up.
Yes, my middle name.
I might just show the output here, just so I can keep track. And if a vignette comes up, look at this. Look at all these errors from the debugger. This is wonderful. Look at all these. No. What I need to do is add in a check. These are all bees that are moving to the same square that they're on.
They're trying to go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, part of the AI says that a bee sitter is going to stay on the square that they're on for one square, and during that time, that's the time that they decrease the thing. But yeah, that's my bad. What do we need now? Should we get some jelly storage going on?
Jelly, finally jelly.
Oh no.
Although you're not going to make any jelly.
I think I maybe made a mistake there. Jelly. Oh no, it doesn't cost jelly to make jelly. A jelly factory.
That's probably
a
good rule of thumb.
I thought about all of them, like except for wax. Wax is a tricky one because that's like the first one you got to build. Yeah.
It costs wax to.
I think it costs wax to build the wax production facility, or maybe
it costs wax to build the cell at least.
Anyway. Yeah.
So you could use up all your wax.
Yeah, well, which I did. I just built nothing but cells at the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Here we go. We can do all this. Look, our pollen is just gone because pollen is used in the production of real jelly. There. Hey, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Maybe you should make it a tutorial. So here is your hive. When you start, you have just the throne, and then the tutorial is like build a wax production facility. So then you won't run out of wax because you'll have one from the beginning.
Mim says that the honey factories look like baby birds.
They do from a distance to me.
Little baby birds with open mouths going, ah!
See me!
And the jelly factory is kind of similar, but has different kind of pipe arrangement.
It looks slightly less like baby birds and more like octopi.
Baby octopodes.
Yeah, babies.
They're all babies.
No, I don't know. I keep seeing baby birds.
And then I don't know. This was something I made like last night before I went to bed, because I was like, we don't even have a model in here.
It's a little track.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like a conveyor belt for wax, but I was like, does it need to move? Is it cool if it just sits? Apparently it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I think that's the thing. Like, again, thinking, at least the way that I had things in mind when I was planning stuff was like, we could put animations in for all the rooms, but if we don't, what do we need for this anyway? 15 honey. Yeah, we don't have any honey, so we wait for our bees to build honey, and it's coming in just now. Pyom, pyom, pyom. Yeah, we could put animations in for every room, and I'm thinking that we could find something to animate in every room when you mouse over it or whatever, and that would be cool.
I mean, the refinery things are quite big. You can like still see them from this distance, and the storage is definitely visible from this distance. But like the map room and the nursery and stuff, they have really small furniture in them. So once you like you have a decent sized hive, you don't really see that anymore. Just like a general kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
So it wouldn't really be worth animating anything in that.
Well, I think for the factories it would be cool to have something that shows when it's being worked on. So these buttons down the bottom are temporary, and these windows are kind of temporary for the most part. I think for the construction stuff, what I would rather have is you click on the square and it brings out a radial menu with everything that you can build, and you choose what you want, and that's it. So this entirely goes away and gets replaced with like in world UI.
Yeah.
The sliders for adjusting rolls and stuff, I think that would stay as sliders, but we are planning to move the current population distribution information down onto the HUD here, so that you can see that at all times and be more likely to notice when a particular population is dropping or something. Like you're more likely to see that than just what you can interpret from the total there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so we just need more jelly, right? More jelly.
But what is your goal? Like the actual in-game goal would be to get 600 royal jelly. But I thought your goal was to beat your dad and have more bees.
I thought you said be my dad? And I'm like,
be your dad. Beat your dad.
I don't think I really need to be my dad.
I just want to be my dad. No, beat your dad's bee score.
It's a score?
I don't know what it is. I didn't realise it was a competition. What are you...
I
just made it into like a
I just want to draw wings. No, it's a face.
What?
I've made a beautiful face. No?
What?
I mean, I haven't.
Please go back.
So how many? We have 51 babysitters, 39 workers. I think we could probably afford to build some more nurseries.
Can you
Look
lose
at all my bees.
somehow? In theory, yes, but not in the current build. So the queen will eventually die. She lives for 120 minutes.
120 minutes, yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, and then she dies. In this, she'll just die, and your bees will carry on. But in theory, we kind of want that to be.
Yeah, that would be your game over point. Is if you have no queens.
Yeah, so that's why you get the royal jelly. You need like a very large amount of royal jelly in order to create a new queen before this one dies. So 600 was our You're just drawing now.
Well, Nevik was asking like how far up you could build, and I was like, well, I can show that.
Let's extend.
Just build out. We were talking about having things where, like, if you didn't build enough redundant connections in your hive, maybe you had a bear attack and it took out this cell here, and the rest of that would just go away.
But also, we had this idea during the playtesting on Friday, was that we might have special cells that were like in Scrabble, like the triple letter score cell. So it's like build a such and such on this cell, and get a bonus bees, bonus whatever foraging. So that will encourage you to like create branches to try and get to these points, and then that will make you more susceptible to losing large chunks if you get attacked by a bear or a goanna. Need some disaster possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
totally
events
what
are
we're
sort of
going to
meant
put
to
them
be.
in. Oh, we
Yeah.
haven't had an event for friggin' ages.
Yeah, I mean they're not very frequent. My thought was that you would play for a few hours, and so like one event every whatever is probably not a big deal. But you're asking how far we could build up, Nevik. That is the edge of the grid that I have generated at the start of the game.
You built a sword.
I did.
Or a church. Oh! The Church of Bees!
Yeah, this distance from the throne up, and the same amount down, and then it's slightly wider than it is tall. Maybe twice as wide as it is tall. So you can build a really big hive. There's nothing stopping you from building a really big hive there.
Yeah.
This is all nurseries here, apparently.
With some empty cells in between.
Yeah. We might fill those with, like...
There's a maternity wing up here.
Yeah. Yeah,
and everywhere else.
Build some wax storage in here. No? Yes?
So many of the bees. Oh, you got 309. 312.
Yeah. Hey, Namoto, how you doing?
Oh, hey.
Still deciding if and how we would like to release it. Sort of...
Thanks.
Adjacent cell. Oh, hang on. Let's continue.
Onward be expansion.
Okay, that's better. Alright, yeah. So that's the top edge there. Let's head this way and we'll find this edge.
You seem to be at a point where wax is not really an issue for you anymore.
No.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, wax is not a big deal. Yeah, that's the other edge there. Then it goes the same amount back that way. So.
Are we gonna add a bee flight sim to hunt flowers? Press X to collect pollen.
I was asking before if you wanted like a photo mode where we stick a camera down. And you can take like close-up photos of bees. And we could put a first-person camera on the bees, but I'm not that excited by a flight sim mode. Which I know you were joking about. It's cool. But you know, sometimes joke ideas are
actually, yes. Let's
end
build
up
an
being cool
entire
things to
game
pursue.
about that.
Yeah. So how many bees do we want to go for here?
Do we have a bee cap? Have you ever hit a bee?
No, there's no bee cap.
Bee cap?
I did put 2,000 bees on screen once, and that slowed the engine down a lot.
It could work. Did you say 2,000?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I mean, I just typed in 2,000 bees and it spawned 2,000 bees. I didn't have any like plans or interests in mobile support. The mobile market is not friendly towards developers, and I'm not really interested in participating in a market that's not friendly towards me. That's just dumb. Yeah, not a great fit for me. So yeah, probably not likely. Not likely for me anyway.
450 bees.
Yeah, I think it will. All right, yeah, they're starting to look a little bit chunky now. You see, they're moving. They're not quite so smooth. Oh, hello. Invalid index on age. What is this? B. Oh, it's just a spatial. What is this? Where did this come from? It's in bees by roll. We stuck a weird bee in there. Maybe we've run out of memory or something, and it's and it's like not being able to allocate the entire thing to the thing. Can we look at this in the remote thing?
This is the break of the game testing session.
Yeah, this is interesting. So it's like just a spatial with nothing on it. Is that? Does that show up briefly here? It's the player? It's bees the player? What? No. That's bizarre.
The bees have developed their own intelligence.
That is weird.
I am a bee.
Yeah, for some values you can, for some you can't, and I haven't really worked out what the difference is. Maybe it's... Yeah, I wish I could see, like, all the members in here, because, like, if I just... Oh, no, you can see all the members in there. So what is this, then? It's just a... It's a cell? Because all the bees are oh. Maybe this needs to be wider and I can read what's going on. Ah, there we go, okay. Yeah, this is weird. Weird. I don't know what this particular one is. It's not jumping to where it is on the tree here, so it's hard for me to work out exactly what's going on. It's meant to. It probably highlights it, but it's buried deep in the tree, and I can't really tell, but whatever. I know you're really gonna do that. Okay. If age in B, is it? I think that's the pattern. I don't know. I hate Python so much. Yeah, I would like to remove this B. If
It's Neo bee.
Does it continue? Well, yes. I mean, the game's been running fine for however long I've been streaming. There's something that's been stuck in that array that doesn't belong in there. I'm not sure how it got in there, but we'll just blow away whatever it sticks in that doesn't have that. So, yeah, continue. Sweet. If age not in B, then B's dot erase B and continue. Hooray! You watch this. all our new bees are probably broken.
You.
Yeah.
Bee is dead.
Bam. Oh, no? Oh, you can't do not like that?
Not in B.
Let's just do a pass. Fucking Python. Awful. There we go. Alright. Now it's happy. I just erased whatever the broken one was.
Crazy bee.
Yeah.
There was a wasp in bee's clothing.
So what was the problem with this one? I don't know. Oh, it died. It crashed. Hooray! I think we just had too much stuff going on for it to handle, which is fine. It's totally fine. Yeah. Well, it's unsafe in that it's not that predictable, but I also don't care if some get skipped, so it's not too big a deal. Yeah. I mean, get rid of that. It was wishful thinking. Anyway, we got a lot of jelly and we got a lot of bees. I don't see what the final number was. 450?
453?
Nice.
Last time I checked.
Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. That's doing its thing. Bees.
Back to the beginning. Do you start with 5 bees, or is there one behind the cell?
There's 7.
Oh, there's okay.
Including the queen. So you start with 6.
6 bees.
I want to make them start in in those cells around the queen, and then do their thing. But yeah, I mean,
wax.
did it again.
Yeah.
I know.
You can't destroy it if it's not constructed yet. You can? I
Yeah,
thought you
I
said
can.
there was a bug with that.
No, I fixed that.
Oh, okay.
No, I had the construction icon, and I was like, oh, it's not red. That's why it's not letting me do the thing.
Each and every bee is unique and important.
It's true. It's true.
So I guess you've got 2 exits. Does that each exit still has a like 3 bee capacity?
Yeah.
So you can have 3 bees out of the hive via each exit. So if you've got 6 bees and 2 exits, that means everyone should be able to go outside at once?
Yes. But the exit becomes unoccupied the moment that they start to come back up. So it can look like you've got more in.
Okay.
But it allows them to pass each other, which I kind of like.
Oh, yeah. Look at them go.
Meow. But yeah, I gotta say more than hello? Oh, we don't have enough wax. Give me all the stuff.
Stop cheating. Cheating bee.
Yeah, this is interesting. So wax production's gonna be an early thing. Yeah, I think more than building a giant hive, I just kind of enjoy watching the bees fly around and do their thing.
You can build yourself a nice little hive and then just have it be like a little Zen program that you watch the bees fly around in.
Yeah.
I enjoy the bees.
You all enjoy the bees, except for Nicolas Cage.
Well. Why? Oh, clicky.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, this exit is a little drafty, but the airflow is welcome this time of year.
That was a vignette. Just
Hooray.
a fun fact about a room that existed, and all we had was a throne room and an exit.
Yeah, so the next one should occur in 250 seconds.
Okay.
And there's some stuff that I'm spamming that I want to kind of get rid of. Using suggested target can stay.
Sorry, this is really interesting.
I don't even need that at the moment. That's fine.
Thanks, Benny.
Thank you. Did you see earlier when I showed off the animation in Blender and mentioned how I made it? Because it's way less special than...
No, don't take the magic away. That's good. We just need a little wing flappy.
Yeah, a little wing flappy would be good.
Will go a long way.
There we go. That's the one that I wanted to kill. Oh yeah, and here, so...
Oh, you didn't see it. Do you want to spoil the magic?
Yeah, of course. I want to build a couple nurseries first, though. I know. I want to let them harvest more stuff first. So back here in Blender, here it is. That's just the same animation looping over and over again.
Stop spinning. Whoa.
Yeah, same animation looping over and over again. When they're moving slowly, it looks like they're walking. When they're moving fast, it looks like they're flying. Just kind of naturally. As you said, like just some wing flappy animations will help sell that a bit more. But all it is a good click. Just a noise modifier that I stuck on the on XYZ movement and XYZ rotation, and just kind of shrunk those down so it was small. And yeah, they just do this all day, never stop. Good
Except
times.
the queen, who just sits
there,
like, on the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
So there's like only one animation in the game, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Or only one pre-authored animation. I guess all the movement stuff.
Well, you have all that expanding cell stuff when you mouse over it, and
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, the
do you need nurse bees now?
excuse me. Yes, I will build some defenders this time as well because
so we can see their little hats.
see their little hats. Yeah.
I like the defender hats.
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, the amount of distance that they travel is consistent regardless of how far away. Sorry, the amount of time that they spend traveling is. Goodbye, bee.
That bee.
That bee just died.
Ended.
The amount of time it takes them to get to their destination is the same regardless of how far away they are, which makes them look like they're walking short distances and flying long distances, like bees actually do. Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah. And so for those who came in late, bees have hats depending on their function.
Yeah.
These ones have little nurses' hats because we were initially going to have nurses for the nursery, but now we're calling them bee sitters, so we're going to change it. We'll change the hat.
Yeah.
The ones without a hat are just generic workers who will just do whatever task is available. What other kinds of bees do we have? Foragers and defenders and construction, like builders.
Yeah.
So they all have different hats, and they will specialize and be extra good at whatever it is that they do. So the foragers will bring back more resources, but the worker bees at the moment, as you can see, will just go out the exit and they'll go get some resources. So if you don't have the specialized bees, you can get by. We got another one.
Same one.
Exit one again. Yeah. So you can get by with just workers, but it will be a small hive if you do that.
Yeah.
Because the nurses increase the
Excuse me.
birth rate, bee birth rate, hatch rate. Do they come from eggs?
Well, they come from grubs.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Guess it's
At least we
birth
talk
rate.
about grubs. I mean, grubs
Yeah.
probably come out of eggs. I don't know. Do larvae get laid straight up? I think they might.
I don't know.
I think they might. Good times.
I didn't
Good
feel the
times.
need to investigate that too closely. They're creepy.
They are a little bit creepy. Oh, you couldn't handle drawing the mites.
No, I didn't want to draw mites. It was fine, but they were just. One of the events is going to be mites, and that'll. What does that decrease the lifespan of your bees if they get mites? But I was like, I'm gonna have to draw a little image. The ones that have come up just recently on the exits only have a question mark because we haven't done any art for that yet. But some of them have specific art, and I drew some mites, and I was like, just don't image search for that. This is gross. But I made them cute, and they're not in the game yet.
And they look like spiders.
But they're kind of spidery. Will this show?
I don't know. Let's
We
have
could try. I did some sketches. Yeah. Where's the mites though? There they are. They're the mites. Yeah. Most of these aren't in the game. 4 of them are. The bears aren't. And the mites aren't yet.
These should be heaps smaller.
Yes.
So like the big one in the foreground and then 2 in the...
Yeah. But it just...
Yeah.
That's why I needed a bigger drawing space.
Oh wow,
So
we're
there's
already at
that.
our population cap. Let's build some more nurseries.
More nurses.
Yeah, I just want to build a little hive.
Oh, we're also taking bee names. If anyone has any suggestions for bee names,
Yeah,
it will be considered.
if you would like to
Be
stick-
considered.
Yeah. Throw stuff in chat if you want.
Mm.
Probably not more than a handful. You know, don't need to go overboard. Just you got 1 or 2 that you like.
Don't.
Feel free to throw them at me.
Post the baby book, baby names book.
Pip, you like Pip? We can do a Pip.
Oh, Pip. I had a rat named Pip
I really like that.
once. In the past.
In the past.
In a past life.
Alright, so you feel like vignettes are just not fast enough in general.
Well,
but you also want it fast for this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to just make that 60 for now. And
So we get 1 a minute.
we should get 1 a minute.
Okay. It just feels like you often spend. There's one. A lot of time
The Queen has a considerable amount of paperwork to do today.
today.
Mhm.
Does the Queen even do paperwork?
Oh, hang on.
Surely she
Something's
has
wrong.
People for that. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh. Should have just...
Hey, all that chicken.
That's a very nice chicken. Alright, cold season is upon us.
This is an event.
It's getting colder. Foragers can't travel as far and won't be able to collect as much pollen or nectar. So we haven't done this yet, but I think just queuing up the little logos or little icons for the different effects for as long as they're active. That one is active for a minute, I think. And then the next event should occur in... Oh, sorry, I think it's active for like 5 minutes, and then the next event occurs in 6 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, because you need some reminder that
That's
you're
ongoing,
on reduced foraging at the moment.
Yeah. Still.
So I'll make a note of that.
Let's make some more exits. Make some more cells. Let's even up some of these populations. Let's get some defenders out and some foragers.
Defenders.
Maybe builder.
So at the moment we don't have any events or anything that will require defender bees, but in planning and in the future, presumably there'll be events that in which like the hive gets attacked by creatures and things, and the amount of defender bees that you currently have active will affect how that impacts on the hive. But at the moment they're just kind of cool. They don't have anything to do.
So we'd been planning these in a spreadsheet and just kind of going, what's the effect? Do they affect pollen, or do they affect nectar, or do they affect jelly, or do they affect existing hive or production rates, or do they affect your population or whatever? And so using those to just kind of map out which events are covering which areas and which things need more attention and stuff. We wrote out a bunch of things, and I think this is probably, I mean, it's not many, it's only 30, but we've only got these first 4 in that are kind of meant to be seasonal and affect pollen and nectar, which are probably like they're the two easiest resources to find. They're the only 2 resources that you get for free, but they are like the underpin of your entire economy. So they're pretty important. But
they're also easy to implement. In our 10-day jam period, because the others that say like destroy cells or whatever, we're gonna have to figure out how we actually want that to.
a little bit more work involved with those.
Killing bees.
Whereas like applying modifiers to production rates is something we were already doing and something we're already set up for. But yeah, like ninja fruit flies attack, or snail monks ask you to bless their pilgrimage with honey, or a hive to hive sales grasshopper offers to convert all your pollen into royal jelly, but maybe they just steal it. I don't know.
Yeah. So some of them, the seasonal events that are currently in there don't require your
They're not
interaction.
a choice, yeah.
It's just this is happening to you. But some of them we do want to have a choice. So like, do you decide to give them some honey? Do you want to change your honey into pollen? And if you do, what's the outcome of that going to be?
Yeah.
Chicken.
It's a very nice chicken. Oh, he's a defender.
Defender bee.
Little defender bee. I think I missed the vignette when it came up.
Oh, you have to wait another 30 seconds probably.
Yeah. So let's get like a defender thing in. Let's get a
barracks. Wait,
what was that? Did I just build a barracks? I thought I built a barracks.
I don't know. We'll see. It's taken a long time to build. Oh no, it's
another nursery. Good times. Let's get a map room up there. Let's get a barracks here. Let's get a workshop up here too. And then we'll have one of each. And so vignettes, if they come, we'll
we can see the different rooms. Cool.
Yeah.
Can we build refineries yet and storage? Or do they have? They don't have any vignettes.
The honey one does, and the wax one does.
Okay.
Oh, I need to build a honey storage before we can build a honey factory.
Why's that?
Because you require.
I thought you didn't use honey to build honey.
Maybe I just don't have enough wax. I don't know. There was something.
Yay, honey storage.
This bee's doing the things. Oh, this little dude.
Where are you going?
Oh, he died.
Ah, but he died doing what he loved.
He died doing what he loved. We need some more pollen, guys. I think it's 10 pollen and 10 nectar for your honey factory.
Is it still cold season?
Yeah, it is. Alright, what is it? It's 20 nectar. Alright, I gotta build a nectar storage. I don't even know how to build a storage. Alright. Yeah, I don't like that it applies the updates the storage limit immediately. I make that hold off
Before
until
it's built?
Yeah. It's because I implemented that before delayed building was implemented.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I make a note?
As we mentioned earlier, we definitely didn't wax 15. Oh, I need to make max wax storage as well. Definitely didn't go for realism by any stretch. Joink. Okay, now we can get our 15 wax and our 20 nectar.
Oh, is the queen the only female in this world? No.
Yeah, they're all females.
all
Some of them are
androgynous
females. I don't know.
Androgyny.
Why not?
Well, they'll have whatever name they have, like.
Yeah. It's whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, we decided to not put drones in. Although I guess in this scenario, our defenders are drones because they don't got no job. They're just sitting around in their little blue hats, like
Doing weights.
going back and forth between the barracks and the honey.
I'm going to go into here and sorry.
Rabumble for Rapunzel.
I feel like the names should be pretty straight for the most part.
Yeah.
And leave the puns to the writing that the
To
names
the
end up appearing in.
professionals.
What? No.
Don't try and make your own bee puns. Rabumble. I was trying to think of an extension of the let down your what, but what did, I mean antennae? Bees that let down your hair.
Okay. Okay, I had no idea what you were saying. Yeah, it's meant to be 1 a minute, and I don't think that one's coming. So let's.
It's not happening. Is it because you missed one?
I don't think so. They're meant to repeat. All right, so let's just pause here and find out what vignette time is. Hello. There we go. The click area for breakpoints in Godot is just dementedly small. All right. Names is good. We don't need to watch that. Next event time, 106 seconds.
Well, that's not a huge.
Seems okay.
Although I thought you had it on like 60 seconds, so how is it 106?
I didn't adjust the gap between because it randomly adds
Oh,
or
it
removes a
will
little bit.
still-
Yeah, I think I
Yeah, okay.
think I messed that up when I first saved it.
That's okay.
So we'll wait. Maybe we should just
We
print
can
this
just
stuff on screen.
Look at them. If you want.
Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go. If next time mod 10 is equals 0. Well, how often are we gonna just round that?
Bees.
Print next vignette time. Yeah, all right. That should hopefully give us some output where we see.
The defender is carrying.
Yeah.
Defender is packing.
Hey, there we go. 100,
Oh.
120 seconds?
Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
No, 2 minutes.
110 seconds? Why is... Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, No, what if we don't do this? It probably will never show. Yeah, because you can't do a mod with an int. What am I thinking? What is the best way to do this where it only shows it once? Ah, it's fine. We can still watch it. It's cool. It's not how it is. Show me the output though. So 100 seconds. And then 90 seconds. Oh, hey, hello, we got an event.
Bloom season.
It's a bloom season. Next vignette in 90 seconds? Yeah, we've used Godot for a few games now, and I'm probably going to use it for my next few games as well. Excuse me. I think what I should do, with regards to the question mark, is make it the same size regardless of how scrolled in you are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. 60...
We're playing on ZenB mode.
Yeah, we're just watching our bees chill out. Yeah, I'm not really interested in using Unity or Unreal. I don't really like Unreal's end user agreement. I don't really like Unity's commercialization terms. I find Unity awkward to work with on the projects that I've used it for. And yeah, I feel like Godot is a much better fit for me. Personally. Use whatever you want. I guess. Though I will encourage people to use tools that they can own, and that they can share with others. Those are two important things for an artistically healthy culture. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. There it is. There's the queen. Sometimes the weight of running a hive weighs heavy on the queen's shoulders.
And as you know, bees' shoulders are small.
Alright, and
We're
then...
getting the ones with pictures.
Yeah. So now it says 180, so...
So added another minute.
Yeah, did I...
I'm a tired old lady.
Yeah, aren't we all?
On the inside.
Did I have like Q next vignette? I did. Hello.
You're invested with Unity. It's probably if you learn on that, you'll be committed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, being able to work in what you're familiar with is definitely important. But I don't know. I've been doing game development for decades now, I guess. And I don't... Yeah, I feel like being too dependent on a specific tool is not gonna work in your favor long term. Yeah, well. Oh.
So we're just waiting.
We're just staring at the code now.
Countdown.
Next vignette time. Vignette jitter. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess maybe they're not updating.
That one has.
Or maybe they are. I don't know. But it's nice to watch the bees. I like to watch the bees.
Yeah.
Let's see one with a picture, because I feel bad that we've not seen any with pictures yet.
That's okay.
It's gonna happen. Sorry.
This is the send everyone to sleep with my yawning channel.
But yeah, I think like aside aside from The Fall and Hand of Fate 2, and like stuff that I've made in Godot, I think everything that I've worked on or helped out with directly in the past 5 years has probably had a custom engine. Oh, another queen one. The queen feels strong today, but also vulnerable in the way that all squishy insects are. Yeah, I think the community resources are good. I don't know if I go so far as to say that that's something that is intrinsically a part of the technology. But yeah, the community is definitely a huge benefit. And yeah, definitely excuse me, a huge benefit, and definitely helps
So that's
words come out of my mouth. Definitely helps make things easier to pick up, for sure.
It did add another 60 seconds onto it.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know, I've never used Godot's C# bindings. C# is another thing that's not for me. I find Python the most unpleasant language I've ever used, and I prefer to use that over C#. Godot's built-in scripting language is more or less Python. It's called GDScript. Yeah, so is the gap between them getting longer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like adding 60 seconds every time.
Because these values shouldn't be changing. Oh, okay. Why, Godot? Why? The editor is not my friend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's changing. Oh, it's one of those languages that uses white space as gives white space syntactic relevance and demands that you do stuff in particular ways. No threading. I'm not doing anything exciting enough to really benefit from multi-threading. There is some built-in Godot stuff that I'm using for interpolating stuff that I think happens on another thread, but yeah, I'm not doing any multi-threaded stuff myself. Yeah, cheers. It's just like a little sort of game jam thing that we the two of us made over the past week and a half or so, or we spent a week and a half. We've had a couple of days since we wrapped up.
Yep.
Yeah. It's been a fun little project to work on, and we're sort of in the process of deciding how we want to tackle it from here, whether we want to keep working on it or whether we want to go back to our other projects. Yeah. Always meant to be sort of like that kind of, theme hospital type management sim, that kind of stuff, yeah. But with more of a focus on the sort of balancing of different roles and stuff, rather than buying individual bees or getting them with particular buildings. Your population limits and dynamics are set by the buildings that you've built, and then you just control the ratios and pay attention to those, which I think gives you more of an opportunity to slide into those death spirals. Oh, a thing. Barry applied for a wax grant to install an automated airlock at this exit, but hasn't heard back.
Barry, poor Barry.
Poor Barry.
Barry.
Alright, so next one will occur in 247. That's not 60 more than it was before, is it?
It was it was 180 and then 240, and it's 240 again.
didn't save the script. No, it says I saved the script. I don't know. Yeah, there are a couple of extra sort of bits of complexity that I would like to put in. Oh, that reminds me, did I, Yeah, I did not stop the grid from resizing.
Oh.
Which I don't want to do. I don't want to resize the grid when you can't build on it. That doesn't make sense.
So only cells.
Yeah, well, like, even for cells, I don't resize it because it looks like us when it looks like us in the grid resizes. Yeah, look at that. It like overlaps the other bits of the grid and it looks silly. So.
Oh no, I meant once you've got cells built, then they will.
Oh yeah. Sorry, the empty cells.
To show where you're going to put them.
The empty cells do that. Yeah. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Yeah, that upgraded buildings would be nice. It's windy season.
Windy season. Foragers get less pollen, but more nectar.
So the next one of those is going to occur in 650 minutes, which sounds about right. Yeah, I think they've been coming up. I just haven't been seeing them.
Oh, okay. So, do we need to address that?
Yeah, like I said, I think having the question
Make it
marks stay
bigger.
the same size, regardless of your zoom level.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did I write that down? No, I didn't.
I think I got it in my notes somewhere.
I'll write it down anyway.
Yeah, so I guess next time we queue up a vignette, I can pause here and we'll look at what those values are and see if we can work out why it's bigger than we expect it to be. Because if it just hasn't updated the values that are in memory, even though I changed them in the script, then whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the way that the game crashed makes me think that when it died before, the debugger had exploded and had too many things going on. Maybe. I don't know.
Debugging the bees.
Because I was reading before that it only crashes like that in the debugger.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to show?
I don't know.
Talk about? Or questions?
Is there any other kind
comments?
of things that we had going on that were interesting? Any other concept art or other art that you want to show off?
Only if you want. I mean,
I've been working on today I put in the mouse cursors that show the build stuff, and
oh, you made one for the throne room.
well, I was just like, make the whole flower, whatever, and then cut the ones that we don't need out of that.
I see.
And then yeah, this would probably be what I'd put the screen for adjusting the sliders. If I was gonna redo it, I'd probably make it look like this. And if we did a title screen, it'd probably look like that. But I don't know if we'll do that now.
You might have found a photo of a bee.
Oh, nice.
Or you took a photo of a found bee, sorry.
Oh, cool. For fun, the Queen once spread a rumour that she was 3 stink bugs in a trench coat.
She doesn't have anything else to do, you know.
Cool. This mode is B. In the flower. Enhance. No.
Bee.
No.
Bee, come back. Come back, bee.
Man, Firefox is not great for navigating images. There's a little bee in here. It's very nice. Thank you for sharing, Namoda. Yeah, we've got oh, hello.
Can the bees be
Oh,
attacked?
yes.
Yes. Well, no. Not currently, but we have plans to attack our bees.
Vignette
with
duration.
events.
Next event time is 457. How does that work? Initial vignette frequency is 240.
Oh.
Did I change that? is 60. Yeah, okay. So it's not reloaded those values.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yep.
but I think I can change them. What did we say?
Some bees kill hornets. Do they?
No. Yeah. This is one of the things you can't change. Thank you. Thank you, Godot Editor, for making it clear what is changeable and what is not changeable. Good times. Maybe I can change it over here?
Changes may be lost.
Changes may be lost. Right. Hey, well, it seems to hold it that in there. Weird.
They swarm the hornet. Oh, yeah, okay. So several bees versus one hornet.
Yeah.
They're cheaters.
Then they, like, raise its body temperature and...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember reading that. That, like, they defend against wasps or something and then nest by overcrowding it. And what do you call that? Hyperthermia.
Yeah.
Hyperthermia. Yeah.
So let's pull this down to, like, 30 seconds. Let's pull this down to 30 seconds. Bam. Alright, now we're going to get to see more of them. Hooray! I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been trying to
Game dev at its
change
finest.
it in the other like in the details that show up down here, and without knowing that you can only change things here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh, that was next event time.
It was an event.
Whoops.
Okay. Well, it's rainy season
Yay!
now, which means
Right,
less
hang on.
nectar and more pollen.
Where was the next vignette
Some
time?
reason.
I was not paying attention. Next event index, next birth time, next vignette time. Okay, here we go. This one can be 10 seconds.
Hornets. Yeah. I felt like hornets might be tougher than the lone bee.
Yeah.
Unless it's the Chuck Norris of bees, I guess. One with a pincher!
Harry's favorite tool is the buzzsaw. Buzz.
Buzzbuzz, not pictured. Buzzbuzz.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Oh, and the vignette jitter one I've updated. Yeah, that's...
Well, that's me. I do the art.
You do the art.
Yes.
Some of the art.
Okay, I did that art. I did the 2D art.
Yes. There's one.
I
Jane
didn't do that
spends
art.
their spare time watching Hot Buzz over and over again.
Hot Buzz!
30 seconds isn't fast enough. Make it faster. Vignette frequency. 10
thank you.
seconds.
Good code.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
it's got bugs.
Oh, it's meant to have bugs, right?
It's got bugs.
It's got that little spinny thing.
It's got 3 stink bugs and a trench coat.
What's that guy? But this is Barry, not Harry.
Barry insists on listening to B33 FM during their shifts. Everybody secretly looks forward to it.
B33 FM.
Yeah, I enjoyed because we only sort of worked at a pretty slow pace across this
It's not that bad. Popularity haunts Harry again. Harry on social media.
We don't-
but
we-
they're okay with
we
it.
don't have very many names. Let's reload what we got in case I
You're a
forgot.
bee, Harry.
You're a bee, Harry. Yeah, we worked on this pretty relaxed for probably 4 to 6 hours on
Yeah.
average a day for 10 days. But that also meant that we, by not pushing too hard at it, we had more time to make sure that the time that we were spending on the game was time where we had spent a lot of time already thinking about what we were going to accomplish, so we could be more deliberate and more considered and more concise. So from a programming perspective, being able to sit down and go, yeah, I've already worked out how I'm going to implement this and then do it, is a lot more enjoyable than just sitting there bashing out code and typing faster than you can think.
So Kevin.
Good old Kevin.
Kevy.
Excuse me. Always one on an exit. It's been a while.
All faithful. This is the oldest and most reliable exit in the hive. Or at least that's what everybody likes to say. Is it though? Which one
No.
did you build first? It's not though.
Well, I like the idea of it showing up on a brand new one. They were like, "This is my favorite. This is the best
is
exit."
the oldest exit.
Of course, the exits are all a million times older than...
Those crazy kids. It's Kevin again.
Last week, Kevin developed a new approach to welding corners. Unfortunately, Kevin is also known for cutting corners, so now they're back to square one. That is using the wrong title, so I'm going to go back to
I didn't even notice the title.
my map room. No, they were map room. They were like workshop, right?
They're at workshop, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing that it pops up on, like at the moment, it's on an exit. The room type that it pops up on, that'll, specify what type of vignette is going to come up.
Yeah.
What the little story is going to be
Here's
about.
one.
About this green. Oh, except that's the exit. I thought there was a queen one.
No, it was an exit.
My bad.
This is the queen. That
Yeah,
was the exit.
I know. I thought it was a queen one.
So now that we know that they're coming, I think if they made a sound, you'd be like, "Oh, there's one." You know.
Yeah.
The queen often hears that it's good to be the king, but is never sure whether or not that applies here.
Yeah, there are no kings.
Is it good to be the
Oh,
queen?
you like the pop-ups. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, cheers. We're sort of drawing a little bit of inspiration from the way that Blendo Games, or that Brandon does stuff in like Flotilla and Adam Zombie Smasher and stuff, where there are these like little side vignettes that sort of build out the world and allow you to explore whatever else goes on and happens in your imagination. You just get like this tiny window into something. Harry doesn't like the Princess Bee. Harry can get the C.
Stuff you, Harry.
Damn it, Harry. Welding corners.
I hate Harry. He comes up again.
There's a minor collapse there again.
You should build
Having
some
a
other
lot of-
rooms, maybe. Or as you've built all the rooms that
I've
have
built all the rooms that have vignettes,
vignettes.
yeah. Oh, hey, we got one on production facility.
Haha! Kevin.
I test every batch with my feelers so that I know that it's got the right feel.
The right feel.
Says Kevin for the umpteenth time.
Yeah, I hate you too, Kevin. I wish it was Harry, though. I could just continue to hate Harry. Will the new names come in, or are they?
Yeah, the new name should be in.
Oh,
Oh, it's a new
Nursery
one.
Bee.
Alright.
Nurse Bees! See, they're going to have scarves now instead of little white hats.
When the grubs are asleep, Jane enacts complex dramas with their toys.
Oh, Jane. Yeah, they're not going to be nurse bees anymore. They're going to be bee sitters. And we decided that they were going to have colourful scarves.
Cool bandanas.
Because
That's what I look for in childcare.
babysitters don't really have a uniform.
No, I guess you could put like, I don't know, like professor
Overalls?
hats on them or something, because they're like,
Professor hats.
they're training them, they're teaching them.
I don't know. They're like raising them. They're mum
Maybe.
bees.
Mumbies.
Mum bees.
Mumbies. Navoda suggests that we should only use names that start with B.
Well, we've already got Barry.
Last week, Pip developed a new approach to welding corners. Unfortunately, Pip is also known for cutting corners.
Oh no.
It's that one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just kind of like accepted a bunch of names that didn't start with B, and I would feel bad if I said, "Hey, you gave us a cool name and we put it in a game," and then said, "No, piss off, we're taking it out."
Yeah. You know what? Actually, they're all going to start with B now. So
Mary-
so far we've got like Barry.
Mary likes to take home offcuts and make miniature hives.
Oh, go Mary.
Good times.
Where's all the wax gone, Mary? I see our wax supplies have depleted, Mary. An accident.
Beatrice was once caught stirring honey with their stinger. They claim they tripped.
Thanks, Beatrice.
It's one about a lecture where everyone fell asleep
Don't put your
that I
butt in
thought
the
was
honey.
funny, and I don't remember what it
One
was.
that you wrote. Oh, maps.
On warm mornings, Beatrice likes to drink the dew from flower petals. Wow,
Beatrice
you live a
gets
wild life,
around.
Beatrice.
Ah, Beatrice.
Good times.
Well, how many names do start with B anyway? It's only like
How many?
maybe 5
Yeah.
in the English language.
Sure. 5 names.
Let's start with B.
You reckon?
Yeah, only 5, maybe 6. I don't know. And we've already got Barry.
Jane takes defending seriously. Very seriously. One time a stink bug in cloud makeup tried to make a joke, but Jane was having none of it.
Was it me? Was I the stink bug?
Yeah, you're the stink bug.
Oh.
Like just then you tried to make a joke.
I did.
And it fell flat.
Yeah, I fell at B flat.
Jane has a theory that pentagonal cells should be more resource efficient, but nobody wants to take them seriously.
Don't analyze.
It's because they're wrong.
Because you're an idiot, Jane.
Jane has bad ideas.
But 5 walls, you see, 5 walls takes fewer resources.
Young Greg has a distinct birthmark. The other grubs make fun of it, but Greg knows they're special.
And is Greg the grub? Greg
Yeah.
is the grub.
Yeah.
The queen could be the queen is Becky. The queen is Becky.
He's Becky.
Becky.
Gonna stick Becky in the name list there.
No, the queen is Becky. So instead of the queen, when her vignettes come up, say Becky.
No, it's Becky.
No, that's the queen.
No, it's
No,
Becky.
It's Becky.
Goodness me. Alright, another honey production.
It's a beautiful thing.
Kevin enjoys the rhythm of the honey production, especially the stirring.
Kevin's Barry's dad.
Yeah. Barry from B
From the
movie.
B movie.
Yeah. Doesn't Kevin the boyfriend's name say his name? Or is it
Kevin.
Ken.
Who?
Ken?
Who's boyfriend?
In B movie.
There's a
Patrick
boyfriend?
Warburton.
That's Patrick Warburton. I don't know. Is it Ken? It might be Ken.
I think it's Ken. Today
Patrick.
has been declared the Queen's birthday, adding to a long list of Queen's birthdays celebrated throughout the year.
Becky's birthday.
Becky's birthday. So yeah, like these wouldn't be so fast. Like you would see them
Just
once
now
every
and
few
then.
minutes or something, you know.
Non-stop hits.
Yeah.
It's B33 FM again.
Are there any backgrounds we haven't seen?
Background.
Oh, like images. Sorry.
Oh.
Mim secretly sneaks into the map room and writes, "Here there be dragonflies on all the unfinished maps."
It's true. That's me as a bee.
That's you as a bee.
That's
Yeah.
my hat. Oh yay!
Just take a screenshot there. And I'm gonna share this on Twitter while
It's
while you guys
It
watch.
is my own game.
Good times.
And I'm still excited that my name came up in it. Basilisk? Ah, a basilisk. Yay, because that's my favourite picture too. I'm the best bee.
I added names. Added more names into Hive Time today. Oop. Today, and Mim showed up in the map room. There we go. That sounds good, right? Oh, just back up the truck, man.
What?
You can't see this, but I just
Those
put the same
4
image 4 times on
Four
the
rows.
thing. I'm gonna share that with the screenshot Saturday and see if we get any excitement out of that.
All the 2D art was drawn in GIMP. Fun fact.
Yep.
And the icons and things Cheese did in Inkscape.
What? These icons I did in GIMP?
No,
Just
these things. I don't know. Yeah, not these. Not the placeholder icons.
They're very placeholder, those ones. Hang on. Nearly done. Alright, there we go.
Okay. So do we do one of each?
I think we've done one of
done
all
one
of
of
them,
each.
yeah.
Did we do the barracks? Yes.
Yeah,
I think
you
we
see
have.
the barracks.
Yeah.
Oh, have we?
We've done them all. Oh, wax room.
Greg spends too much time on social media and worries that they're not living life at its fullest.
What's FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Oh, I see. I don't have that. I didn't know I have that.
A screenshot of a Hive Time vignette that describes a bee sneaking here, there, bee dragons onto unfinished maps. Good times. Right, enjoy that. Enjoy that world. Enjoy that tweet.
Well,
Yep,
if we've pretty much shown.
we've shown almost everything there is.
All bits.
I guess all there is now is to amass 600
royal jellies.
600 royal jelly, yeah.
We could just not. Let's just not.
What?
Say that we did.
Oh, that's a new one. You haven't seen that one.
Oh, I still haven't seen that one because it
For
was
jelly.
so fast.
I can build things as fast as I want. Yeah. Harry makes sure to taste every batch of honey. They say it's for quality, but everyone knows they just enjoy it.
Getting Harry again.
Harry again.
Harry's a bastard.
Sells. Harry's a bastard. Wow.
Well, actually, he's not the one who stuck his butt into the honey. It was Beatrice, and now Harry's eating it. So take that, Harry.
Yeah, Harry. Abracadabra. Boom.
Dev cheat.
Yeah, I can.
Hashtag dev cheat.
I can cheat. Storage for jelly.
Is that jelly?
Yeah, that's jelly.
Oh yeah, jelly. What was that? I was thinking nectar. I was like, oh, it's white. What are you doing? Are you really just going to get to 600?
Yeah.
Are you cheating?
No.
You might be cheating. I feel like there's cheating going on. No. Like, wait, where is your jelly production facility? What? Whoa! Whoa! 600 jelly is the end game.
Yeah.
In that's meant to allow you to make a new queen.
I don't know. I've mixed feelings. Like maybe I should allow.
Why are you doing this?
Why not?
Because it's boring.
Oh, I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
I think maybe I should allow you to like hold down shift and drag a line, but then I'm like, I don't really know if I want all of that to happen so immediately. Yeah, I feel like do the clicks, do the thing. Oh, here we go. Another one. Cherry brought in a drunk stink bug last week who turned out to be a friend of the Queen.
A friend of the Queen.
No worries, Namoda. Thanks for dropping by. It's been fun.
Yeah, thanks.
So this is boring, is it? I thought it was exciting and tantalizing because I'm cheating.
Well...
Hell no.
No.
Alright, what has been your favourite thing about working on this game?
Working on it. I enjoy drawing the bees. So that's kind of boring, but I think they're cute. I like to draw them.
Yeah?
It's always also good to learn how to do 3D modeling to some extent. New queen! New queen! And Freddie Mercury. Pops up. Yeah, I'm gonna go with drawing bees and making some models.
Yeah, I just like watching the bees. That's my favourite bit.
Watching the bees. Jesus,
Watching the
favourite bit
bees.
is watching the bees.
Really enjoy watching the bees.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you for streaming.
Thank you for streaming. Thank
Oh.
you for having me on your stream.
Thanks to everybody who watched and thought that there was something interesting going on here.
Thank you for your interest in our bees.
Thank you for your interest in our bees. I'm again still not entirely certain what the future of this game is going to look like, but we had a lot of fun making it, and it's Pip brought in a drunk stink bug last week who turned out to be 3 grubs in a trench coat.
The 3 things in a trench coat is a recurring.
Yeah, we use that a lot. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying something that you got distracted by that.
I was saying that world peace and an end to hunger things that bees strive for. Mary gave a lecture last week on how important proper aeration is in honey production, but everybody there fell asleep.
Oh, there's the one where they fell asleep.
Yay. I thought I wrote something funnier than that, but that'll do, I guess. I like this one orange in the middle of the one.
No, it's annoying me. So bad.
It is?
Can you destroy it? Theodore. Oh, and now it doesn't matter. It's just like, no, it's ruined already anyway. When it was just one, it was a problem.
Beatrice makes sure to tickle every grub before sleep to promote abdominal muscle growth.
Yeah. 6 second abs, man.
Good times. Good times. Alright. That has been a bunch of fun. Keep an eye out on my Patreon thing if you want to know more about this game. I will endeavour to provide people with an update within on what's happening within the next week or so. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the Queen's birthday.
It is the Queen's birthday. It's not
Hooray!
really, it is.
It's always the Queen's
Becky's birthday.
It's Becky's birthday. All right. Goodbye.